May profits be upon you. Let's just get right down to it. I ain't got no, I don't have a whole lot of time. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Let's look at the RT money meter. The RT money meter tracks the rate of change of each individual currency from a futures perspective over a period of 15 weeks. I update every week, and it helps us to trade the individual FX pairs because we see which individual currency is strongest and weakest on its own. You understand? So on this one, I'm going to be looking at the Swiss yen, and the Swiss is at minus 91. Reason why I'm picking the Swiss, because it seems to be pretty strong. It rose from minus 481, ranked as number 5 to number 3 this week. And that's a significant move in the upside, to the upside. All right. So I'm definitely looking at that to put this one against the weaker pairs. And the yen is just been the weakest. Bank of Japan is going to keep it weak, all right, with their monetary policy. So it's at minus 1273, ticked up a little bit over the past week, but still the weakest. I'm going to put that rising Swiss against it. Does that make sense? Look, if we are just looking since May of this year, you can see it's been very bullish, right? But let's do a proper top down, and I'll do it quickly. All right. The swing low was at 2019, okay, at this level, 105.83, and we rose. I mean, it took out a high that is 7 years old from 2015, okay? Took out a high this past week. You understand? Look at this month and look at the months prior to it. We came down, we pushed up, made a correction here, and quickly pushed to the upside. Definitely a strong currency. The yen, excuse me, is definitely weak against the stronger Swiss. And over the last week, you can see we closed the week very bullishly. We closed the prior week even more bullish. There's a lot of momentum to the upside here. All right, there's no reason to look for shorts. Okay, now look at the daily. You can see after an impulse. Let's start here. Impulse, correction, impulse, correction. All right, that's, I mean, it's hard to look at it any other way. All right, now you can see once price impulse passed this high, all right, broke that high, we corrected, right, and retested the zone of the break impulse. Are we going to do the same here? Would it make sense? It could be from a daily perspective, yeah, because if we put the fibs on it, we can see that that structure point is right at the golden ratio. All right, if we mark the supply here, where it's running right in the middle, price could definitely fill this fair value gap and come down and test here and then come up. You know, we could expect some kind of corrective action after an impulse, and the correction has started here. Could this correction form a bull flag and then shoot up? Certainly could. But with all this impulsive action, we have to gauge how far could it pull back. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I always look for this configuration, right? This, oh, come on, man. This impulse correction, impulse higher, right? And then a break of that low, all right? Here we are, return to impulse. Could price come down here? Could price continue down lower? It certainly could. It certainly could. All right. This is my pattern. This is what I look for, right? The fact of the matter is it going to come back? Is it going to make it past here? I don't know. I don't know, because price might have broken this low, on this time frame. This is a structure break, right? We have the return to impulse, and we're up here now. Can I expect price to take a low out? This is where you have to take that's why I look at the individual futures. All right. That's why you need to refer to the video I just put out just prior to this one, the Forex weekly outlook video, where I look at the individual currencies and their futures. All right. And to see individual strengths, individual weaknesses. All right. And when it comes to looking at the Swiss, it's strong against the yen. So I'm not expecting price to come all the way down here. Coming all to breaking these lows, even though those are relative equal lows there. I don't expect it. That's a relative equal lows there. That's fine. And that's usually a draw for price. And this is usually a bearish candlestick pattern, but it's not at a point of a monthly mitigation point. All right. Now, this is all the data I have here, but let me see something here. I'm trying to get through this. All right. Boom. And boom. All right. Oh, look at this. Look at that rejection. And price is filling in this candle. I don't see it's filling in the wick. All right. And I believe this gets a wick fill, at least 50 to 60%, at the very least. I'm still looking for price to at least get to the round number. Come on, man. That round number of 144. So we got a ways to go. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm looking for price to go higher, and I'm looking for price to find its footing. Oh, let me go back to where I was. Help me find it. Say when. There you go. All right. So with that in mind, this isn't at the greatest point of mitigation. All right. So I'm looking for price to take these highs out. I'm looking for this as correction, and I'm looking for price to take those highs. And that could very well happen this week. I'm looking for these highs to get taken out, and I'm looking for price to get quite a bit higher. So maybe we find our footing here and then up. Okay. And again, my target is right around the 144 handle. I'll put that as a target. Let's see. Right there. Okay. Can I put that as a target? Yes, I can. All right. All right. So let's see if we get that that bounce here. And because I see this as impulsive, I see a correction and then an impulse. All right. Look for that correction. We'll see what happens around this zone here. What is that? 140, 140.78. Is that what this is? I'm not exactly sure. Let me see something. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So That's what I'm looking for. Maybe we get a tap there after this impulse, we get this correction and then up. Okay. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button for me. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, the bell icon so you can get the notifications for my updates. I did a lot of updating this past week for great trades, for profitable trades. Just review it, review my last week's videos, and do leave a comment. How do you like this pair? Do you trade Swiss yen? I'd like to know. All right, is this one of your favorite pairs? I'm looking at this as a hot pair to trade this week. That's why I'm putting this video out. So take that. All right, I gave you good reasons for it on the RT Money Meter. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, I'm leaving the other video, the previous video, the weekly outlook. I need you to look at that weekly outlook. All right, I'm leaving it on your screen right now. Just click on it and I'll see you in the next one.